Hi, my name is Julie Cherry, and today I'm going to be discussing what teachers should know about adoption and why it's important for educators to understand adoption can affect children in the classroom. Um, Adoption can be a very positive outcome for the children who are separated from their birth parents, but it often brings life experiences that influence how the child learns, behaves, and even interacts in class. Um, so, why adoption awareness matters for teachers. So, when a child join adoptive families, they may bring experiences that include trauma, loss, or instability. These experiences don't just disappear once they're adopted. As a result, adopted children may show behaviors in the classroom that may be a little confusing or unexpected. So instead of focusing on the behavior itself, the teachers need to understand the reason behind that behavior. So many adoptive children are working through emotions related to identity, attachment, and belonging. They may also be navigating through complex relationships with their birth families, experiencing grief or loss, or learning how to become a part of a new family that may have a different culture or ethnic background. Because teachers spend so much time with the children each day, they play one of the most important roles outside of the family in that child's development. Um, Teachers who take the time to build relationships with adoptive parents often find that it's very helpful. Parents who provide insight into what the routines work for their child or what situations might be triggering really helps out. Collaborating between teachers and families can help create more supportive as well as a predictable classroom environment, which is really important for children who have experienced trauma. Teachers can make small, meaningful changes to ensure that their classroom is inclusive for everybody. Some common classroom activities that might unintentionally cause stress for adopted children may be a family tree project, a baby photo project, or just a lesson focused on biological traits, especially for the children who don't know their birth history. So teachers should also recognize that some children have experienced trauma before adoption. This may require some flexibility in the classroom routines. Isolating punishments such as timeouts or separation from groups may trigger some strong emotions. So if the child responds unexpectedly, it's important to stay calm and help the child regulate through those emotions before addressing any disciplinary actions. Allowing extra time from transition, using visual schedules, as well as giving advance notice and routine changes can also be very helpful. Holidays can be a emotionally challenging period for adoptive children. Celebrating days like Mother's Day, Father's Day, or even birthdays can bring up some mixed emotions. Teachers can make small adjustments to these activities by changing it to Parents' Day instead. Some adoptive children may also celebrate Adoption Day or Coming Home Day. That's just as meaningful as their birthday. It's also very important for teachers to respect the child's privacy. A child's adoption should remain confident unless the child chooses to share it. Teachers should intervene if other classmates make comments about the family or ask inappropriate questions. It's very important not to assume that the child knows their country of origin or their language or culture. With that being said, in conclusion, understanding adopting or adoption helps teachers create classrooms that is safe and respected and supportive for all the children. So by being aware of adoption and how it can impact emotions, behaviors, and learning, teachers can respond with empathy and make thoughtful adjustments that benefit every student. Small changes can make a big difference in helping adoptive children succeed not only emotionally, but as well as academically. Thank you for listening.